I grew up with this being told that God's going to take care of everything, and it doesn't always work out that way. And when it doesn't work out that way, you're then told, well, it's God's will. Many people find in religion something to be very inspiring and actually leads them to opportunities. I myself found it very stifling.
Any group that singles out any kind of person, any color of person, any sexual orientation, any belief, and says that in the name of God, that person belongs in hell, that is the sign of evil. That to me.
I love you.
To me, if there is a devil, right? And if there is a devil, him and God probably know each other. They probably go way back, right?
Right.
And if there is one, that to me is the sign of a demon. It's I just don't believe.
You had an uncle who was a preacher, right?
I had an uncle who was a preacher. My dad never really had anything that you could call religion, But I had an uncle who was a preacher, my Uncle Denny, and we'd have to go watch him preach on Sunday, and I knew the guy, he was my uncle, so I watched him very closely, and he had that beautiful kind of evangelical cadence that draws you in. And then it's, maybe I'm 6, 7 years old, and suddenly you see grown-ups, adults, throwing their hands up into the air, screaming, "I'm saved," running up and grabbing his ankle and kissing his shoe and speaking in tongues and all that stuff. And it was at that, those are killer stomps, by the way.
Anyway, sorry, go on.
I might kiss that shoe before the end of the night.
It's there.
So for me to see that, and it was intense, and again, like I knew the guy. He carried a lead pipe in his golden Cadillac with a TV in it, to stove people's heads in if he had to. So I could see the two sides of the man. So at that ripe old age of 6 or 7 years old, I realized this is bullshit.